I'm Rudie and I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist here at Spa and Salon, and today I'm going to show you some makeup tips to do on yourself at home. I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer just to get an even base all over your skin. I usually start in the forehead and just kind of fan out. You can get the under eye really good. So once you get that on, an important thing I'm going to show you next is concealing your under eye. We use True Makeup here at Glance, and so our concealer has a couple different colors. For me, I'm just going to use kind of a natural concealer. And you want to get as close to the eye as you can and just kind of blend that out underneath to cover any dark spots and to even it out. And you want to get all the way up to that bottom lash line. Then while you still have your concealer out, you can use it to cover any blemishes you might have. So I'm just going to go through and cover up any flaws and unwanted spots. You might have to go over it a couple times. Once you have your base finished with the concealer and the under eye, you can go through and do a darker concealer for some of your contouring, just to do a shade or two darker right underneath the cheekbone. And this is going to help make your cheekbones pop once you get your blush and your foundation on. It doesn't have to be totally blended right away because you can use your fingers later. But you just want to start right underneath the cheekbone and pull it down. Next, I'm going to choose a powdered foundation to give you a little bit more coverage over the cream foundations that we've used. And this is, you apply similarly to the tinted moisturizer. You just start all over. And with this, you want to go in circular motions. And it helps to blend some of the contouring that we already did. And we'll go ahead and do our blush next. And with this, you want to start on the apple of your cheekbone and pull it all the way out. And there are different ways to do blush too, to make it more dramatic or more everyday. Once I finish with my blush brush and have a more solid line, I'll go through with the foundation brush and just blend it out a little bit more. Another simple trick you can do is to put just a little bit of highlighter underneath the eye where you did your concealer. You don't need to go crazy with it, but kind of a triangle shape underneath your eye will brighten it. And now that we have the base finished, I'm going to show you kind of what to do with your eyes when you do your makeup every day. So to start with your eyeshadow, I always start with a primer. This is going to help to even out the base of your eyelid, and it's also going to help your shadow stick to your eye and prevent creasing throughout the day. So you just need a light layer on your eyelid all the way up to your brow bone. And once you have finished that, you can start with your shadow, but first you want to start with your lightest color. And I start up at the brow bone and bring it down. And when doing eyeshadow, you want to remember that light colors are going to pop and the darker colors, such as in the crease, are going to recede. So then I'm going to do my medium color all over the eyelid. And then you just go from lash line to crease. And last in this three-step shadow is the crease. So this will be your darkest color. Right where your brow bone sticks out, you want to go right underneath there where your eye starts to recede. And just blend that in there back and forth. And you can also come down and bring it from the corner of your eye just to blend it. Next, you want to do your eyeliner. I always want to line the waterline just because it's going to help create a solid line. Then you're going to go through and line just the top line first. You want to go all the way to the corner of your eye. Sometimes it's easiest if you kind of grab the corner of your eye and pull it tight. If you want to line the bottom as well, do the same thing. I usually suggest doing a thinner line on the bottom just so it doesn't close your eyes. But I always do the waterline. Once you're finished with the liner, you're going to do your mascara next. And I always start with the bottom first. When you do your mascara, make sure and start all the way up at the lash line before you pull down. Then for the upper lashes, you want to do the same thing and make sure you start at the lash line. And I kind of roll my brush as I go up. One last step with the eyes that's super important and not everybody does is defining your eyebrows. And you use an angled brush, and to start with, you're just going to line the outer shape of your brows. So you just lightly start underneath your brow line and come all the way up to the arch, and then do the same on the upper eyebrow line. Then at the top of your arch, you're gonna bring it down. Then you can go through and fill in the middle, just so that there's no gaps. But it just helps give a little more definition. Once you have the desired shape of your brow, you can go through with a brush and just kind of smooth it out, and that will help even out any powder or cream that you might have. And then lastly, we're just gonna do a light lip gloss since this is an everyday look. Thanks for watching my makeup tutorial here at Glance Fawn Salon. Make sure and come visit us downtown or check out our Facebook or YouTube for more video tutorials.